Morning. Oh my gosh, last night was rough. My first night in the tent is always kind of rough, just sleeping. If anybody has any tips for being a morning person, I'd really appreciate it. Put it in the comments. This Great Dane really likes coming over to my house. Not really a dog person, but it's a cool looking dog. Good morning. It's 8:30. I'm gonna make some breakfast. On the menu this morning is eggs and bacon. I need to check the fridge. I'm a little nervous last night because the battery charging my fridge wasn't really working. Holy. It's at 40%. I had to use the plug because for some reason the cigarette lighter, that right there, was not powering the fridge very well. So it is at 33 degrees right now in there. And I couldn't get it to go lower than 43 degrees last night. Not exactly sure why, so I tried plugging it in. I wonder if it's my battery. Luckily I have one more power bank, but I need to figure out what's going on with that because that's not good if it's draining my battery twice as fast. So I've got to get that figured out. But right now, breakfast. Alright, so this morning, let's do some orange juice. I need a wider lens for this, but there's camp. And this is everything else. Alright, bacon is done. I like mine crispy. So I came up here last night. Just wanted to show you with the good camera what this all looks like. So I went up that way, and I think I made it. There's some rocks over there. I made it just a little bit down from there. This is what it looks like up on top of that little spot. So the fire pit is down there somewhere, right there. And there's camp. Such a cool place. Not exactly how I was hoping they were gonna turn out. For some reason my audio, my microphone, the plug is just not happy with me this trip. So I keep having to plug it in and wiggle it around, so I'll do my best to cover the audio, but if this section's in there, it's because I don't know what to do with the microphone. There's so many bugs right now. I think I got the bacon a little too crunchy. I can't tell if it's pepper or if it's sand that's gritty in my food while I'm out here. I'm a little nervous to go do stuff today because I'm getting about halfway on fuel and I don't know exactly how close the next gas station is on my way home, so I might have to stop off somewhere that's probably more expensive. But I'm basically halfway. I almost have half a tank, and I know the last quarter tank goes really fast. So I think there's like a way that the tank is shaped where it kind of goes really quick. But I'm hoping that I have enough gas to get back. I'm sure I'll be fine. Eggs cooked in bacon grease are really good. It's perfect. The piece I had was just really crunchy before. I have no idea if my hair looks okay today, but I forgot a hat. Well, that was good. I think what I'm going to do is pack up the tent, put everything in the car, put up the little standing tent out here so that my spot's still claimed, and then
I'm going to go see if we can find there's a slot canyon you can go up. I'm going to go see if I can find that. So, time to get moving.
All right, so got my new pump over here. My hoses, I don't like these fittings. These fittings, you have to like open them up and you have to push them in. I'm not a huge fan, but it's working. We're gonna head over to Goblin Valley to the little booth right there, and I'm gonna ask them how close Hanksville is and if they've got gas. Then we'll go fill up just to have enough. They said Hanksville has fuel, and they said that Green River has fuel, but they said Hanksville jacks their prices up. Just getting on to I-70, and what I'm gonna do is head out to there's like a spring or a geyser out by Green River, and it's super cool. I've been there before with my dad and my brother. I had the Porsche back then, and we're gonna head out there, fill it with gas, and take a look at that for a few minutes. All right, it's kind of loud in here, but this is that road. It is pretty rough, and the road to get in here is even more rough. Not exactly sure why, but a cop flashed his lights at me, and he was doing definitely faster than I was. We are here. I didn't know you could even camp down there. That'd be sweet. Maybe go fishing or something down here. There's a geyser. Last time I came here, there wasn't any water. Probably shouldn't come out here in my sandals, but. So this is your view. And it's super cool too, because there's like different layers. It just like, it looks like it's it honestly looks like photos of Mars. And then it just keeps going down all the way to the river. So there's like a little waterfall right there. This is, I forgot how cool this was. Yeah, like look at this. And it's all the way through there. It's just so cool. It's kind of mesmerizing. Okay, it was really windy. I tried to record what I could on my phone before the wind hit, but it's a cool geyser. It's just outside of Green River, about 20 minutes or so. Got to talk to a couple people from Moab, so that was pretty fun. But it's getting really hot, and I'm gonna go into Green River and get some gas. Guys, it feels like I'm on Mars, and I'm sorry it's windy. There's the car. Well, after filling up with gas, I decided to come back and check on camp, and I also left something in my tent that I'm nervous if it's still up there. So, I'm back at camp, and my tent is broken. It is extremely windy out here, so I'm gonna see if I can fix it and see what I'm gonna do for the rest of the evening. Well, we're hiking. That rock looked like a piece of pizza. I'm gonna go as far as I can. I think I've already been on this hike. It's not super eventful from what I remember, but it'll be good to get out, actually do something. Remember, there's this cool tree up here. That looks cool. There's that tree. It's really windy, but this rock face is so cool. I would hate to have that fall down. That would not be a good day. And there's just these two big random trees right here. Some of it has already fallen. Probably been years though. There's another cool tree. I don't know why, the bark looks so cool. Looks like that was cut by man. Just came through all that. This is about as wide as your shoe is. All right, so if I'm guessing this right, water comes down from there that way, and it comes from up there. Whoa. There. Sorry, my finger doesn't go that way. And then it keeps coming down from this direction. And then it goes down there. So we're gonna keep going up through here. The rocks are so interesting how they form. Like compared to my hand. Pretty cool little hike if you ever come here. I just realized I'm extremely hungry because that last family, they had snacks in a bag for their kids. I was about to grab those goldfish because they look really good right now. I think I'm to a spot where I might turn around. I'm getting hungry. I think that family they just passed said it's like 7 miles. I think I've probably done a lot. So this is my view right now. Might just sit here for a little bit and think. All right, this is where I'm gonna turn around. I could keep going, but I keep telling myself I'm going to the next turn, and it just keeps going. If I wasn't so hungry, I'd keep going. I'm gonna go right over there, and then I'll end it. Not sure where I'm going. Oh boy, that's a drop off. It's the end of the hike for me. I'm gonna get back and make some dinner because I'm starving. It's a good hike. It's a really good hike. If you're ever in the area, I highly recommend. There's been a lot of people with kids and dogs, and they've made it up this far. So, I mean, you can't beat this. Cannot beat it. Especially when you live in the city. It's called Little Wild Horse Canyon is the one that I took. It's good to see that tree again. So it's extremely windy outside, so I'm gonna keep you guys in here and I'm gonna go make a fire for dinner. The wind is so strong that I'm making food inside the tent tonight. So bear with me. Spilled all the mushrooms. This is way too much food, but we'll bring some home tomorrow. I just chuck that on top of the fire. And we're good to go. Don't mind me just eating inside the car because the wind is so strong. Poor neighbors are out there, they're trying to cook their dinner and their stuff is just flying all over the place. So I've got my food cooking out on the fire. I've got some spinach dip and these pretzel things. So I'm gonna eat that for a little bit while that's cooking. I'm starving. It's not the one I usually get, so it's not as tasty, but it's still good. Okay, dinner's ready. Don't ask about the mess. I have been trying to get this thing cooked for so long, and then there was a family that needed a camping spot, so I invited them to use that end of my camping spot so that they had a place, because I'm leaving tomorrow. But I'm really hungry and I'm just gonna eat. So it's hamburger, carrots, mushrooms, and asparagus. So call it a hobo dinner in my family, and we usually do it a little different, but I didn't feel like getting the potatoes done tonight with all the sand. Yeah, dinner was great, but I'm so full. I'm gonna throw away some trash. Oh, I can barely breathe. And then put some stuff away. And then go to bed. Good night. I didn't sleep very well. I think I woke up at least 15 or 20 times. That was one of the quietest mornings I've ever had. Just being around people I have no idea who they are and don't really want to talk to them. I'm so tired right now, but I didn't get much sleep. But I'm gonna head out, let that family have that campground because I don't have anything else I'm doing this morning. I was gonna make breakfast, but it's so windy. I'm just gonna do a protein drink this morning. But we are headed home. Hopefully this video is somewhat eventful, but I will see you guys in the next one.